Hi, my name is Jenys. I'm a musician, music producer. I compose songs about different themes, topics, and subjects.
I wanna get touched in a club like a virgin. Touch for the very first time. I wanna get drunk on a float like I told ya. Dance and bounce till I die. I don't need no pain, don't give me no flex.
I guess I'm just like breaking the rules. Like, why won't I do this? Why haven't I ever done that? Why won't I redirect this audio track onto MIDI and like connect them and try to find links and paths that I haven't used? I'm using the gear that was released in 2025. With this gear, I can create sounds that can only exist in this century. Today I'm showing a little tips and tricks on how you can be cool with this amazing instrument such as Pigments. We can start from choosing a basic wave. I'm in the regime of wavetable. You have plenty. You have analog, wavetable, sample, harmonic, and modal. Yeah, and you can go for whatever timbre that is, from very soft to aggressive. You can add up some voices to it to make it stereo, to make it detuned and crazy, or just slightly disorganized. With a short attack, I'm going into ADSR panel, which is located here, and here then I can do the curving. Then we can dedicate any envelope we want to a cutoff filter, for example like this, to make a whoop effect. After that, I would love to merge it with another oscillator, which we can use in here. I want some texture, so I go to the granular friendly. That's the section. Usually go for it. Here you can pre-listen to this. I want it to be creepy and weird. So we choose this one. Then we have to activate the granular thing in here. We put more output volume. So far it sounds more like a key, but if we go down, there the magic happens. We can increase the resonance just like that. What I want for now is to go into the FX section. I need the distortion. I need some saturation. So I'm going for it, right, girl? Good thing about this synthesizer is that you can dedicate LFOs to whatever you want. It has an open matrix, and it's really simple. Actually, you can just like drop it anywhere you want. For example, onto the drive or the distortion. Quite easy. Okay, good. Very aggressive and sexy. Flexibility and capacity. Pigments is capable of doing 1 million tweaks and interconnections between the blocks. Numerous amount of LFOs, envelopes, redirections, oscillators, 6 oscillators. Crazy. I still feel like it could be filtered a bit more. So what I'm looking for right now is a multi-filter that we put onto the chain. And what we do is that we choose low cut. No, not low cut, high cut. Yeah, I'm toned. That's good. And we try to manipulate this with another envelope, which is also in here. I think We don't need that many shapes at the moment, so we're gonna use envelope 2. Yeah, like that. Heard it? Right now, 2 notes. They are interrupting each other. That's why we're gonna choose play mode in the mono regime, so they don't interact whether we push like a few buttons. Right now, I press 7 or how many notes, and there's only one playing. Very useful if you want to make some progression or arpeggio. Speaking of, we go into the sequence section where we can do really cool things. We can increase the probability of playing the note, try to find the note that we want to play, maybe add some more effects on it. Try a bit crusher with another LFO, because we have 3. Also, you can use it in rates, such as hairs, but also activate sync mode, which is gonna give you the duration, like attached to your grid in the DAW. What I want to try is to put some more compression on it, but not in a way of, you know, yeah, compressing the signal, but amplifying it, OTT. Here we have multiband. And I'm sure everybody's sick of OTT, honestly, because like everybody's talking about OTT, but to me it's like such a great instrument to create textures. So I really like to put it like on whatever I'm creating, like literally. And after that, let's go crazier. We can like put some flanger. That's the force. Come on. There's something so cool happening right now. I cannot even explain that, but it's just the texture is like everywhere. So nice. You have to develop your vision, and your vision and your intuition is the best advisor. Like that's actually a quote by David Lynch about intuition. That's like both feeling and thinking. Let's try to record what we have real quick. Something like that. And then slow it down to 105. Here we go. So pretentious. For the bass line, I'm often using A-B, A-C technique. Experiments, do things, try things. Okay, good. Next thing, we can just pull up with the beat, something like that, because that's easier. This I use like splice usually. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, good. Amazing. Now we have a groove, sort of. Oh no. Now I'm bored. I want more pigments. I want to create something like arpeggio, maybe? Here I want to create like... Okay. This is more interesting. Here I'm using the Harmonics oscillator. Basically what we can do with this is just like adjust any LFO to that parameter that I really love, which is ratio. This does crazy things. I love it. Then try beat crush. Okay, now that we got a texture, we can add some delay. But now I want to do it with a different thing called function, which is a shaper, basically. And we do it like, also, yeah, we can dedicate it to the size. The size of a reverb is a huge underrated thing that you can do to your track. Cause like, it's like super random. Okay, anyways. There's very few things that Pigments cannot do, in fact. The more tools I have, the more there is for me to express through myself. The more I can learn, therefore, the further I go with my creativity, right? Now that I'm bored with this key part, I think I would love to spice it up a little bit with the motions. We have many cool things like FXs, grooves, beat repeaters, like, for example, this sounds sick. And then, for example, let's do some drumming in here. Drum. And then, yeah, go straight in here. Do a little magic with the seeds. Generate. Okay, I love it. Let's repeat it in here. And yo, let's go back to yeah, and then we go to the bass line that we recorded, which is a bit different. I changed it, but I think it sounds good altogether. For like 5-minute demo, good. So yeah, that's it about Pigments. Here's the project I'm working on right now. It's unreleased. Basically, this madness is coming from Pigments. I've built it using analog oscillator engine. One engine has 3 oscillators, in fact, so you can have up to 6 different analog oscillators. I used only one though, one oscillator and bunch of LFOs with different rates, as well as randomizer connected to the frequency knob on comb filter, which is like a low pass, but honestly it's just it's a real comb. You're like brushing your sound like this. And the thing about it is that I don't need that many effects after what's happening with the sound because of the filter, you know. I can open the FXA, the panel of the FX, and here I have only a little bit of reverb, multiband, OTT. I love it a lot. And then some distortion in the end, hard clip. That's basically how it's cooked. Sounds like this. I love Pigments. I think that what we've done today was pretty showing. Everything is vivid, everything is simple, on the same places. You can just put your intuition in it and yeah, figure out how to do that, even without like any knowledge in music, any education. It's very accessible. There are tutorials. Yeah, pure magic.
I wanna get touched in a club like a virgin. Touch for the very first time. I wanna get drunk on the floor like I told ya.